The conviction that the individual is king informed the ideas of the Enlightenment thinkers of the 17th and 18th centuries, and led to a rapid awakening to the vital connection between freedom and the individual rights of life, liberty, and property. Generally speaking, individual rights specify that the only freedom which deserves the name is that of pursuing our own good in our own way, so long as we do not attempt to deprive others of theirs or impede their efforts to obtain it. Each is the proper guardian of his own health, whether bodily or mental or spiritual.
Damn. Folks, I don't think it gets any more clear than that. It's obvious what this dude is about and why collectivism, of all things, poses such an existential threat in the mind of Academy of Ideas, as well as many of the figures that he cites to defend his position. What AOI purposefully fails to mention here, as they do with all of their citations throughout this essay, is the context in which these ideas of the Enlightenment, life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness, were developed. They didn't spontaneously just come to the minds of people who already had these things and just needed words to describe them. They were set in contrast to the prevailing dominance of monarchies as well as the church. Kings and queens, working alongside established religious figures such as the Pope, hoarded the overwhelming majority of wealth, resources, and land, on which peasants had toiled in exchange for measly wages and no guarantees of privacy or participation in the government, no ability to negotiate the terms of their economic situation, and really no personal autonomy. And just like with all of their citations that AOI provides, the absence of information is by no means an accident. It's impossible to go through looking through any of these events like the Enlightenment or any of these figures such as Albert Camus or Nathaniel Branden and be able to pull all of these different quotes and places and times in history in which they existed without coming across the bits of info that I gleaned just from my short browsing sessions.